24 on EA Sports. And we'll see Chris Olave. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Saints and the Giants on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They've been flawless all year long as they hit the home stretch at 13-0.
And now they just have to guard against complacency. You still got to go out and earn it.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. It's 3 to 4 yards. That's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And he's up past
They needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Hard throw, incomplete.
That's their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third.
We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
That one good for 37 yards.
That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Land.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
Run across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular.
Control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
It's Deontay Banks with it.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January. Their quarterback in this offense heading.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
The Saints going to call out incompletion. They'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Rolling to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll set up a throw.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown.
out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
But hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Again, it's Kamara. And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. If they're going to try to complete this comeback, they need more runs like that from him, because until that point, he's been virtually shut down.
And based on where they are right now in this game, you would expect the ball to be in the air, but his ability to break off those types of runs, he can get big chunk plays on the ground as well, and he just provided one.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Williams going to be stopped before he can get moving forward, as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Finding space at the 40. And all the way out to the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Camara. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd down, and it's Camara again.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Camara.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
On the move to his left. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time?
It's Madden NFL 24, and all eyes are on Cooper Kupp. Big plays follow him around. He comes in 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Rams and the Saints on Thursday night.
From the 2nd largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
Here come the Saints for their opening drive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Well, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him. The mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flushed out right. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave
His 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more.
About 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing.
Touchdown!
Chris Olave.
His second TD of the game and 18th of the year.
And the Saints have moved out in front. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise.
He threw touchdown pass.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Downfield, and he's got Olave.
22-yard catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back on.
Is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here right now, clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession.
It's backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he will try to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Whenever I see an end route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
So it's a win here for the Saints, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he was definitely the X factor. He had 3 touchdown passes, ran for another, and really had this defense grasping for